Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight, something different. The NHL Heritage Classic, Toronto Maple Leafs versus Buffalo Sabres. Out of Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, the home of Forge FC, Tim Hortons Field, or the Hamilton Tiger Cats, who Harold Ballard used to own with the Leafs, by the way. Little history lesson there. Of course, I think everybody knew that, but people consider Hamilton, Tim Hortons Field, the home of Forge FC. But instead of a football match, soccer match, today we have a hockey game at Forge Stadium at Tim Hortons Field for the Leafs versus Sabres. And the Sabres are the home team for some reason. I don't get it, but we will see how this goes. I think the Leafs will probably win. They'll have to either fight for it or come back or something. I could totally see that happening. I don't know why they didn't start Shalgren in net. I know why they didn't start Joseph Woll. He's got an 890 in his last 10 in the AHL. That's horrible. Comments, we have Lucas. What up? Hello from Kitchener, from Letitia. Hello, Letitia in Kitchener, Ontario. What up, Hyde Hager? Vamos Sabres. Red Bull Insider, did you bet on this one? That probably cursed the Leafs. Oh, yeah, I got to put the banner up. Hold on. There we go. Boom. There we go. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that join button. Link in my description to become a member. Super chats are on as well. Let's enjoy this hockey game. Let's have some fun and do something a little bit different on this channel. It's a live stream, but it's not a football match. It's a hockey game. But go Leafs, go. Is that tilted because of me? Yeah. Go Leafs, go. I don't have the Arenas jersey, the Heritage Classic jersey. I want one. Probably Ilya Mikheyev, but I'll probably get traded during the trade deadline. My luck anyway. So Letitia says, go Leafs, go. Hello, Kevin. But that Heritage Classic jersey, I love it. I do. The sweater. I love it. Here before I go to Mike's stream. What up, Isaiah? Enjoy. Sit tight a little bit. When does the game start? Daniel says Buffalo's an amazing city. It is. It is. Toronto's better, but Buffalo is a nice city. But this is in between Toronto and Buffalo. Hamilton about 30 minutes away from both. I bet 200 on Sabres. I was born and raised in Buffalo. Yeah, I guess Buffalo's going to win today because when Hyde Hager bet against Toronto yesterday, the TFC blew it. So then again, it seems normal for the Leafs anyway to blow games. So I think they're undefeated in like outdoor games, though. I think if I remember correctly, they beat the Red Wings. They won the Centennial Classic. I know they did that. I think they're undefeated in outdoor games, if I remember correctly. You check Dangle on that one. I think Buffalo's underrated. Buffalo, the real six borough, not Jersey. Fair enough. See. It'd be like if Steve Dangle tried to bring some up about TFC. It'd be like, here's their record, if I remember correctly, against Montreal or something like that. See, point is, I normally talk about football/soccer. For you people who don't like saying football, TFC. He likes York United. I've seen that Dangle likes York United, so he does know football. A little bit. Just a little bit. DSO would agree. I think he would. Buffalo is a beautiful city. About the Buffalo being the sixth borough, not Jersey. Hold on. It's just some socks. What, you think I'll live alone? I'm 22 years old. Do you think I'll live alone? In a freaking house like this? You're crazy. Funny thing is, I even said I was going live for this game at 3. I'm not rich yet. I mean, it's 259, but you know. Sadly, I'm not rich yet. I will be rich soon, though. Oh, it's Paul Bissonnette's birthday. Oh, okay, cool. Where was I? I forgot. I forgot where I was. I have to agree with you. Where were we? Again, we're talking about Buffalo. Yeah, it's better than Jersey. It is better. Hype for later. I'm going to Red Bull Arena right now. Okay. Is it Minnesota Red Bull? I think it is. I forgot. Why did I forget? Well. Oof. How many candles did they put on that? I'm watching the TNT broadcast. Of course, Sportsnet doesn't have Paul Bissonnette and all that in his birthday celebration. How many candles did they put on that cake? All right. But to be honest, I think this panel's probably better than Sportsnet, to be honest. Hello, Connor. How we doing? Minnesota versus Red Bulls, home opener for Red Bulls. Okay, yeah, I had it right. I think Red Bulls win. Hit that like button. Hit that share button, comment, all that great stuff. Let's get this one going. 11 people. That's pretty good for a pregame. For a hockey game that I just popped up and decided to do like hours ago. Clever. But for me, I think the Leafs win 4-3 in overtime. 4-3 in overtime. I do not trust Peter Mrazek in net. Why do they start? Why are they starting him is the question. For me, I don't think they should be starting him. Should be Shalgren. Mrazek is going to he can't track the puck in lighting. So with natural outdoor lighting, like dusk, do you think he could track the puck that well there? I don't know. 3-2 Sabres. I could see that happening too. Colorado blocked KC last night. People overreacted to us before the season even started. That's what happens on opening day. Okay? That's what happens. And early on, people are going to overreact. Hell, I'm overreacting about TFC. Yeah, sounds about right. You see what happened at BMO? And I'd hate to see what happens at Tim Hortons Field because of this game. It's kind of cool that there's a hockey game at Tim Hortons Field, but I hate it for Forge. It's turf, though, so they should be fine. But still, it's turf, though, so they should be fine. I could care less what it does to the Tiger Cats. Hell, they don't play till June. I'm an Argos fan anyway. But for Forge, ugh, I don't want to see. I mean, they only play league matches and can-champ matches this year, but because they didn't make CONCACAF League. But I'll still cover a couple, I think. They'd made the Champions League and then got promptly knocked out by Cruz Azul. But I just hope this Heritage Classic doesn't ruin the field at Tim Hortons Field, because it's nice to see this, but if it hurts Forge, I'm going to hate that this happened, and especially if the Leafs lose. You connect all of that, and it's going to be a total show of I'm going to be pissed about it. So, we'll see. Basically, what I'm trying to say is it is what it is. Fox Saturday night dream matchup, NYCFC versus Portland at Yankee Stadium. Exactly. That would be amazing. I'd love to see that. And their overreactions to the same unreasonable biases they had about us last year, the ones I could easily debunk and the ones you debunked as well. Well-oiled machine without a DP or plays sustainable throughout the season. Playoffs, you could say whatever you want. Yeah, because when you play at home and you have at least this year, you won't have the first round bye. You probably will be fine. You'll have a home game in the first round. You just won't have the first round bye. You'll probably be fine. I think it was the first round bye that hurt you. Because the Rapids work off momentum. as I said. And even when I said it back then, they work off momentum. And they didn't have it, then they choked. Well, I don't know if they kind of looked good for like the first half, then they choked in that game. Yeah, I'm reviewing it too. Like everything else, I'm reviewing it too. I'm reviewing this too. So am I stepping on Dangle's toes twice? You bet your ass. But it's all love. This is how you can compare. Be like, yeah, he is TFC's Dangle, isn't he? Or he's really inspired by that guy. Yeah, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. But here we go. About to come out. About to do the anthems. I'm guessing. Hamilton, Ontario, Tim Hortons Field. It's like a concrete. They must have taken the turf out. Or they could have covered it. I don't know what they did, frankly. Oh, look, they have a Timbits rink. That's nice. That's cool. Ah, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. But game's about to start out at Hamilton. The home of Forge FC. The home of Dukes Zero, number 2. Remember, it was number 2 against the USA because a couple of years back they did it at BMO, Canada. And, of course, the Hamilton Tiger Cats. But does anybody really care about that? It'd be funny if there were Ballard-esque Leafs fans who were also Hamilton Tiger Cats fans. That'd be funny. Well, I mean, I guess there is. But Argos, Forge, and Leafs. Yeah, I know. Weird, right? Well, TFC, Argos, Forge, and Leafs. And, of course, the Jays and Raptors. What about York? No. I picked Forge. Or probably the stupidest. Well, not the stupidest. I love the way they play football, but I was never rooting for Ryan Telfer because I hated how Toronto fans were like, oh, he's the chosen one out of the academy. They were wrong. They were wrong. So, smart and stupid reason. And here we are. It's in Hamilton. That's the point. The game's in Hamilton where Forge plays. It's in their stadium. By there, I mean Forge's stadium. Yeah, I'm going to be stuck on that. You're not going to get that from any other hockey analyst, but you get it from me. Did Columbus win yesterday? Yes, Columbus beat Toronto. I know you're trying to rub it in my face. That game sucked. Thank you very much. It's just funny for me while I'm bringing up Forge and all that and Canada soccer is because all this. Because I've done so many games of Forge playing at Tim Hortons Field over the last year and the Canada-US game, another game at Tim Hortons Field. Just this time it's a hockey game. It's just funny how this channel works, you know? Tiger Cats. Tiger Cats, not Wildcats. But that's pretty funny, I have to admit. That's just funny. Plus, you're all Mac. I get it. I get it. But game's about to start. We're waiting for the anthems to play. We're really... Because it's kind of hard to look at starting lineups. And I could talk about lines, but I think we all know. Matthews, Marner, Bunting, Tavares, Nylander, so on and so forth. We'll get to that when we get to that. Of course, Toronto and the Toronto Arenas throwbacks. Which anthem comes first? Well, Buffalo's the home team for this. I'm guessing O Canada, then Star Spangled Banner. I'm guessing because the away teams goes first. Then, yeah, nobody really cares about the CFL anyway. You ready for baseball season? Yes. And you know what? Maybe I'll do a Blue Jays game if I have time. That'll probably be way too slow because I've done college football games. Those felt slow. This will probably feel faster. Soccer's at happy medium. Football's at happy medium. And then baseball will be way too slow. But we'll see. Like 4 hours of a stream of just basically joking around with like some plays. That's a good idea. But, you know. So the superior national anthem is going first. Yes. Because, Canada is going first. Yes. Yes, it is a superior national anthem. You are correct. You are correct. Leafs and Sabres walking out. Those are nice jerseys. It's snowing out there. It is snowing in Hamilton. That's it. It fits for a hockey game, that's for sure. Pretty much probably going to be them playing shinny, isn't it? Oh, wait, that was the NYC game. Never mind. What do you mean? The inferior anthem goes for... I mean, I don't know. I mean, Canada's been owning the U.S. in everything recently. Whether it's soccer/football, hockey. I mean, women's hockey. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but Canada beat the U.S. in the Olympics. I don't know if you know that. It was an amazing game. Oh, nice. I don't know anything about hockey. All I know is they let them fight for 3 minutes. Now they fight, then they got 5 minutes for fighting. But where's your maple syrup shots? And I'm not doing any. Oh, actually, I think the U.S. is going first. I actually think the U.S. anthem is going first. The U.S. is currently up in sled hockey in the Paralympics. Fair enough, you have that. But is anybody watching that, is the question. But you have it. No disrespect to the athletes, but is anybody watching that? Oh, if somebody finds this, I'm getting canceled. But yeah, you have it. Cool. Like, what even brought that up, Isaiah? Hey, is this playoffs? No, not yet. If this was the Buffalo Sabres are horrible, they wouldn't be in the playoffs. What are you talking about? Even then, the Leafs would probably still lose to them in a 7-game series. Now, this is just an outdoor game that they always do interspersed throughout the year, like the Winter Classic, the Heritage Classic, Stadium Series. It's always like after January. It's like January before playoffs. It's like January to March. But, are you talking about the Timbits rink, Isaiah? Don't disrespect the Star Spangled Banner, but "Oh Canada" is the sick national anthem, yes. Yeah, you got a point. Oh, look, the Canadian Olympic women's champions. Hockey, not football. Oh, but let's also remember, U.S. got owned by Canada in women's soccer, women's football too, in the Olympics. Write home about that. To be honest, I didn't even watch many of the Winter Olympics, tell you the truth, besides the women's hockey and like one speed skating race. And I love speed skating. I didn't even watch curling. Those are like the Kings and Ducks at Dodgers. Yep. I lost where they were. But it's freaking muted. You'll get the Canadian national anthem. No, I know, but the semifinal was U.S.-Canada. Canada owned the U.S., even though they played Sweden in the final. They beat the U.S. to get to the final. That's the point. Canada beat the U.S. to get to the women's final at the Olympics. then they beat Sweden. That's what I meant. It's not like the U.S. didn't get. The U.S. still didn't beat Canada. Canada won. It was the semifinal though, but it counts. And people say Canada's not the king or queen of CONCACAF. How many times is that in a row that Canada's gotten a good result against the U.S.? 3? In any sport? 3? It's 3 in a row? Yeah, I thought so. And to be honest, it should be 4, but whatever. You know what, NHL? Book a New Jersey Devils game at Red Bull Arena. That'd actually be cool. Leafs versus Devils at Red Bull Arena? That would be cool. I'd like it. Hell, I'd probably try to go. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Red Bull Arena is a nice stadium. They got CONCACAF by both USA and Canada. Yes, Mexico did. And, well, you can't say that. I mean, 3 out of 4 is, yeah, but you still got to wait for Azteca like next week or 2 weeks from now. We'll see what happens, though. Maybe I'll go live for it if I have time. We'll see. I'll look at the schedule. If there's like 2 hours in between Canada and USA's game, I'll try. I think there may be, though. I think. I'll check. Because I think that's a game we can't miss. I don't think that's a game we can miss. USA versus Mexico in the Azteca. I don't think we can miss that. If I can fit it in, I'll fit it in. I'll probably just be wearing a Canada shirt as a freaking neutral, but still. We'll see. No, college did. But we're about to start. The anthems are done. The game will start in a very short period. Hit that like button, y'all. We're doing a pretty good job, I think so. This is doing pretty well. But hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. All that great stuff. Let's get this one going. About to start. The puck drop next couple of minutes. And then we'll pick up the pace. But that was a college game. That was a college game on a Navy ship. It was like UNC versus Duke or something. Isaiah on Kaepernick timing. But that was like Duke UNC or something. That Navy ship game like 10 years ago or something. Something like that. I'd kind of like to see, speaking about Duke, I'd kind of like to see them win March Madness just to send off Coach K on a high, as a champion. Like, that'd be cool. And I'm not even, I kind of like Duke. I mean, State's not there, so why should I care? The Revs choked harder than Lewellen, and I hope they choke again on Wednesday. And I hope the Revs choke again on Wednesday. And I hope Lewellen does a reverse choke that they normally do. You are Rapid Waters, Isaiah. You are Rapid Waters. Nice. All these junior teams around Hamilton getting some shine. But hopefully Lewellen beats Seattle and Seattle chokes on Thursday and the Revs choke on Wednesday night and Montreal keeps on losing. I'll take 2 out of 3 though. I think the Revs could actually choke in Mexico. I really do. Like, they have no experience playing down there. They have no experience playing down in Mexico with his current team. So it's very possible. Now, Lewellen, on the other hand, they're probably screwed. Even though they're playing at home, they're screwed. But as long as Montreal loses, beautiful, beautiful. Honoring Ukraine for the puck drop. Do put the game on. It's called a watch-along. If I put the game on, I get a copyright strike. I'm not here to do that. This is not just for fun. This is what I do. I can't lose streaming privileges for 3 months. I can't do that, okay? It's called a watch-along for a reason. Ceremonial puck drop. There we go. Up Poso and Tavares. Keep on going. So, I did participate in the Kaepernick challenge as well. Isaiah's 2 personalities have come out to play. Here we go. we don't need... why not? There's a hole in Quebec that they call Montreal. Go to hell, Montreal. Go to hell. There we go. Stands for Impact and the Habs, I guess. Works for me. Peter Mrazek in goal for the Leafs. And he'll probably get pulled again, but we'll see what happens. 10-5-0 in 16 games. Craig Anderson in net for the Sabres. No relation. He's had 300 wins. Will he get his 301st? And here we go. Thompson versus Matthews for the first face-off at the Heritage Classic. And here we go. Matthews, Marner. To start off the game, the Matthews line. Skinner and Thompson. And here's the drop. And it looks like the Leafs win the face-off, but it goes straight back to the Sabres. And we are underway at Hamilton, Tim Hortons Field. Bunting, Matthews, Marner, Brody, and Hall on the ice for the Leafs. Skinner, Thompson, Took, Dahlin, and Jakarju on for the Sabres. Hall has it. Goes forward. Here goes Bunting. Bunting to Marner. Marner plays into Bunting. Tips off the half wall. Goes back past the Pentagon. Or the, yeah. Plays it back. Defending. Nice. Nice by Matthews. Going forward still. Plays it back. Gets pushed over. Buffalo has it. Nice hit. But it still stays with Buffalo at the trapezoid. There we go. That's better. Had it wrong. 19 minutes to go. 0-0. 0-0. I should say Raleigh. Liljegren is on as well. Tavares, Kasha, and Nylander. They made a line change here. Puck played forward, I should say. See, I'm getting used to this. Nylander plays it on tip. Saved by Anderson. Goes past the wall. Rings around the boards. Plays it up to the top. Goes to the other side now with the Sabres. 18 minutes. What's the fastest goal in NHL history? Like 10 seconds? Actually, no. I think it happened against the Leafs back in like January of 2019. It was like 5 seconds. Yeah, so like 5 seconds in. Yeah, there we go. Made my rant. I'll check it out. I got the 2 personalities on deck. Biggest weakness of the Leafs. Goalie. Peter Mrazek. The defense, they're afraid to play around him, but I'm going to say it's the goalie. And the defense is afraid to play around him because he's horrible. Mrazek in the trapezoid. Plays it forward. Back to the Sabres. Drops his stick. And it's with the Leafs. Engvall. Pierre Engvall. Chips it through to the half wall. Can't get there. Jeez. That was bad. 1 shot on goal for the Leafs. Nothing for Buffalo. 17 minutes in. Super chats are on. Let's get this going. Hit that like button. Puck played forward. I'm trying to get used to that. Justin Hull's back on the ice as defender. He hasn't made any mistakes yet, so I'm pretty shocked. A giveaway. Spezza's on. No shot. A ring around the net. Plays it through. Takes a shot. Save. Another shot. Past the post. Hall. Kerfoot. Up. Simmons. Labushkin is on. 1-1 on shots. They take a timeout. 99 wins for Sheldon Keefe in his 3 seasons. If they win today, this will be his 100th win as the Leafs head coach. Granato for the Sabres, 28, 48, and 11. 5 seconds, St. Louis versus Winnipeg. Okay, so I guess the record got beaten some time ago, I guess, by the Blues, funnily enough. Or at least the Blues were part of it. Funny, right? My second favorite team. Odd man rush, save! Hits the side of the net. Almost a bad mistake. Skinner was on the run, and it gets pushed out by the Leafs defense. I cannot believe they did that. That's great. Plays it forward. Another rush. Shot! Blocked away. Riley. Ooh. Bunting, Matthews, and Marner are back on the ice and given away to the Sabres. 2 shots on goal for Buffalo, 1 for Toronto. 16 minutes in. It's going back and forth. Shot, hits the backboards. And now it's Sandin going through the trapezoid. Kasha. Andre Kasha plays it through. I think he was trying to go for Nylander there. I don't know why he's not playing in front of the net. That's Nylander's bread and butter, but okay. What are you going to do when you reach 2K subs? Oh, 1981. I thought the Leafs did it quicker. I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it. I'm not so sure what I'll do, honestly. It's not... I haven't thought about that. Let me think about it. I should think about that. But it's not really so much. It's not so far off from my last thank you video, and it's only 2,000 subs. Never was setting up. I didn't know if maybe I should have set up a giveaway. I don't know. Are you streaming the game? Dude, it's called a watch along for a reason. Read live watch along reaction. If I show the game, I get copyright strike. This is my job, so to speak, building my channel, all right? And covering these games. If I lose my streaming privileges for 3 months, I'm pretty much screwed. It's a watch along for a reason. You hear me commentate while me watch the game, and you can watch the game for yourself as I'm commentating, if that's what you want to do, or just listen to my thoughts. I don't know. 14 minutes left. 3 shots on goal for the Sabres to 1 for the Leafs. I hate having to explain that, but we do it every single game because somebody has to come in and say, stream the game. I have to explain it every time. But if it has to be done, it has to be done. Then again, I'll be a little bit nicer to hockey fans considering this is a football channel and normally I don't do this. So you think first timeout of the game, stoppage, TV timeout, 14 minutes to go. No, it's just a replay. So now it's a face-off in the offensive zone for the Leafs. And they're shoveling the ice. Jeez, it's already that bad? Watching 2 lives at once, one on Yubo and yours. Nice. I'd rather listen to you than Stu Holden. Stu Holden doesn't call hockey, but thank you. Thank you. But I could do both. I love both sports. Still 0-0, 14 minutes. We've played 6 minutes of the 60 of this game, and Justin Hull's off hurt. I mean, he sucks, but that's just great. I mean, he sucks, but broken nose, I guess. Hit that like button, hit that share button, comment, send super chats, hit that join button, all that great stuff. Let's get this one going. 11 people. Let's get this one going. Austin Matthews versus Eakin. They will drop the puck in the offensive zone, and they do. Leafs win the draw. Plays it up. Goes past the net. Matthews tries to ring around. Shot! Save! Blocker away by Anderson. Long shot from the slot. Goes back behind, and it goes to the Sabres. Leafs try to put it on. 13 minutes left. 13:40. Can't do it. Morgan Rowley. So they go in double shift. Instead of Hall, Labushkin comes off, and that's a giveaway. 2-on-1 shot, saved by Moran. I mean, that was a muffin. He better have saved that, or he really has problems. Odd man rush, Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner gets pushed off the puck. I'm not shocked. 13 minutes. 4 shots to 1. We're getting outshot 4-1. Your voice makes me happy. Thank you. What do you think about Joe Buck leaving Fox? I'm honestly happy. He needs to go. And I don't watch Monday Night Football anyway unless the Patriots are playing, or I guess now the Niners, because we all know Tom Brady's going to San Francisco. I ain't watching the Buccaneers unless they get Jimmy Garoppolo. You're crazy. Atlanta and Charlotte's coming on. They're showing the hype videos. Nice. Atlanta's going to win 3-0, and you know it. Tavares goes behind. Ball played for. Oh, Labushkin's wearing 46. Oh. Who's, I guess, 78's Brody then? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I screwed that up. All right. Let's see, Labushkin's new. I don't think I've watched a game since he got traded there. Puck played forward. Mikheyev gets pushed off. Matthews, or Kampf, 64. 12-13 left. Raleigh. Why was he just standing there until like the last second? I hate when people do that. That's going to be towards the Leafs. Engvall, another line change. Engvall was there. This is way too fast. Brody. Yep. Okay. Yep. Brody, 78. 40. Some is Labushkin. And he kicks it off his skate, puts it all the way up. Engvall gets bashed into the boards. 11 minutes. Leafs have had their chances, and honestly, they've looked better. Liljegren, that's icing, and that will be a offensive zone face-off. Leafs versus Sabres. In hockey, can you wear number 69? Yes, I think you can. I think so. I mean, would I? I don't know. But you can. I think I've seen people do it. I could have sworn I've seen a Leaf wore 69. Liljegren plays up. Kerfoot. Back to Liljegren. And they give it away at the blue line. Rings around. Mrazek plays it back in the trapezoid. Up. Kerfoot. Loses it. Rings it around the backboards into the trapezoid. Spezza. Tries to get there. Does not. Simmons. Wayne Simmons. Gives it away. Here come the Sabres. At halfway. At center. In the neutral zone. They pass the blue line of the Leafs. They play it on. Shot. Blocked away. 10 minutes. Halfway through this period. Oh, that was a bad pass. You really can't get mad at that, though, tell you the truth. Marner whiffed on it. 10-23. 4 shots to 1. Still not many shots. In NBA, you can. It's banned, I know. Played it. They're not shooting. Passes it back. Riley. Slap shot from Marner. Goes, saves, glove save by Anderson, and it looks like they're going to take a break here. Yes, 10:06, taking a break here. Hit that like button, hit that super chat button, all that great stuff. Let's get this one going. Fair enough. Actually, no, I got to look this one up. There we go. Let me look this up, actually. Yep, you can. You can wear number 69 in the NHL, but there's only been 2 players to do it. Desjardins and Melvin Engelstad, who only played 2 games with the Caps in 03-04. So you can. It just doesn't happen much. You think somebody would troll like that? You think somebody would troll and just do it? Like, come on now. You can, but only 2 players have. Only 2 players have. Oh, look. Conor McGregor shilling his whiskey. I mean, yeah, it's almost St. Patrick's Day. Of course he does. You know, he should honestly sell that Black Forge Stout, too. That he put his own pub. I mean, Guinness puts it in cans. Puts their stout in cans. I mean, come on now. I should have bought that Guinness I saw on Friday for yesterday. I really should have. Yes. Yeah, but it's based in Toronto, so am I going to see it? Even though it's a Disney movie, I normally don't watch Disney movies, but it's a Pixar movie set in Toronto. So even though it's about that, I kind of have to for the culture, you know? So watch that movie, Turning Red, for the culture, you know? Kind of have to because it's based in Toronto. So 2002, by the way. So, but it's based in Toronto, so I have to watch it for the culture. And I don't watch Disney movies. I'll just wait till it comes out on DVD, though. I don't have Disney Plus. I have ESPN Plus and Hulu. I do not have Disney Plus. Looks like they called it back. They're going to do another face-off in the left circle. And here we go. They take it. The Leafs win the face-off in the offensive zone. Lyubushkin gets pushed off the puck, and here's a breakaway. Shot! Saved by Mrazek! Now, why can't you do that in arenas? Okay. That was a bad hit. That should have been a penalty. Frankly, that should have sent somebody to the box. I don't know why. And that's a save by Mrazek. 9:42 left. Mrazek actually made a save on Rasmus Dahlin. Mrazek actually made a save. Nice stick check, too, I have to say. Nice. I mean, I can't get mad at that. That was great. It's free on Disney Plus if you buy the app. You see, we were thinking about Kampf takes the draw in the defensive zone of the Leafs. The Leafs do win the draw. Kampf to Engvall, but there's already defenders on him, and they give it away. Turn right back around. Past the net, gives away. Nice clearance, or not. Engvall, I think Hall may be back. Yeah, Hall may be back in the game. He is. I guess it was just a broken nose. Hockey, I mean, of course people are going to play with your broken noses. You're crazy. 9:08 left. 27 degrees is the current temperature down in Hamilton. 27 degrees Fahrenheit, which is -2 Celsius. Mrazek making saves is a surprise. Exactly. I was surprised. That was a good stick check. Mrazek, is it just because of the lights? Like you said, he has a puck tracking problem. Austin Matthews is -450 to win the Rocket, which, yeah, that's about right. But maybe they just have to play outside from now on. Like, honestly, though, maybe he could actually track the puck in natural light games. Well, that's something. So, play outside for the rest of the season? Or just hope, or do that until Campbell comes back? I know you can't do that all the time. That's BS. That can't be true. That cannot be true. That cannot be true. I want him in the Blue Jays. That can't be true. No, that can't be true. That cannot be true. I thought it was the Dodgers and Braves. It doesn't look like it. You think it would already be on. It's not there. Somebody just said I'm getting Freddie Freeman to the Jays vibes. Don't play with me. Do not play with me. Yeah, I know. It's between the Braves and the... Yeah, I thought so, but I wanted him with the Blue Jays anyway. I've wanted that. Freddie Freeman! Unless he stays with the Braves, then I'm totally fine with that. But Freddie Freeman rests his head on a pillow made of concrete. And he is a Canadian boy, so you know. Yeah, but it's probably the Braves or the Dodgers, and he's probably going to the Dodgers. That's going to suck. Why do the Dodgers want to try to be likable? Like that Pujols last year, even though I wanted the Braves to beat them, I wouldn't be so mad about it. Last year, because they had Pujols, now they want Freeman. Why do the Dodgers want to be likable? I don't want to like the Dodgers. In soccer, most players get a number between 0 and 30. I usually get the number 97 because of my birth year. I was told that it must be a number between 0 and 30, but I refused. Exactly. Do what you want. If you want your number, get your number. Trolling. For me, at least 27 is my favorite number, so it's in that 1 to 30 range. But 8-11 left. Leafs chasing the puck. Simmons get called for something. Stop the play. I still want that Leafs Heritage Classic jersey. I really do. I'll probably get an Ilya Mikheyev one. Boom. Speaking of Leafs, I would love to see the Stanley Cup be the Leafs versus Blues because that's definitely possible. That's definitely possible. And I would love to see that happen because Game 7 being in St. Louis and the Leafs winning the Cup somehow would be great. We signed Pujols last year because everyone was hurt. Yeah, I know, but he did pretty damn well. And you know, of course, I've always been a fan of Albert Pujols. For obvious, where's my St. Louis hat? Lower down there. For obvious reasons. Living 15 minutes out of St. Louis, as I said. They better bring him back too, but Pujols, the Cardinals. Hi, Toronto's good. They're playing well right now. The Leafs, I should say. Mrazek spins around to take that pass, and I think that was a bad idea. 7 minutes to go. I can't believe it's still 0-0. I really don't. I really can't believe it. Ball played forward. Puck played forward. Tasha. Oh, that was just a horrible shot. Andre Kasha. That was just a horrible shot. Andrej Kasha. Shot! Blockered away. Brody plays up, and he gives it away, but Tavares was right there. Did they really just take a Zamboni to the ice, like when they took that break? It doesn't look like it, but they probably like shoveled off the snow or something. Up and hits the... That's icing? No, it's not. 6:25. 3 shots to 9. Buffalo is out shooting the Leafs. Atlanta United will win tonight. Yes, we're nearing a deal with Nelson Cruz for the new DH spot. Shot saved by Mrazek outside of the crease. 6:11. Yeah, so it looks like Pujols is either going to St. Louis or Colorado, probably. It better be the Cardinals. Like, seriously, if the Cardinals don't bring back Albert Pujols for the farewell tour of Wainwright, Pujols, and Yachty, that's just wrong. That is absolutely wrong. It's between us and the Padres. And if the Cardinals can't bring Pujols home, Edwin Encarnacion. I want to root for Edwin Encarnacion again. Be nice. Timbers draft pick we picked this year had such a good game last night. Nice. You were saying you wanted him to have a good game this week like last week, so it went well for y'all. I thought he would, and I was right. Nice by Liljegren to cover that from Mrazek. Up the ice. Plays it on. Mikheyev. Shot! Blocked away with a blocker. That was a good save. 5:31 left in the period. Plays it on. Tip. Mikheyev gets it back. And he just rings it around the boards where there's only Sabres to be found. And Justin Hall is all the way up the ice. Yeah, like, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Matthews has changed lines. He's back on, tries to press the pass by the Sabres. They're still going. Shot! Rings off the top of the glass. Over the bar. Plays it back into the trapezoid. Brody gets it cleared. Gets past their own blue line. Gets it to center. Pass neutral ice into the offensive zone for the Leafs. Tipped away. Still there. Hall. Back to Hall. Plays it on. Bounces it past the net. Way too wide. 4:34. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. But I kind of saw it coming anyway. The Cardinals had like 5 or 6 great chances to put that game away, like in multiple innings, and then they didn't. And I knew, not Chris Taylor, but somebody was walking it off. I had a feeling. Probably Dodgers too. I was like, yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. It was a bad, bad game. All rights and purposes, Cardinals should have won that, but they couldn't score. I feel in love with the sport of hockey. In 2014, I attended my first live game in stadium at UBS Arena, and I must say I'm a hockey fan. Hockey's a great sport. It's honestly my 1A favorite sport. It's football and hockey for me. Football/soccer and hockey for me. That's the way I see it. Kasha! And he just gave it away. Ah, well. It's very similar, too, if you think about it. It's very similar. There is less players on the field of play, or the ice surface, or whatever you want to call it, where they play. The arena, there's less players, but it's very high. It's very fast-paced. It has similarities. If you're on as a skater or an outfield player, you can only touch it. If you're a hockey player, you can only touch it with your stick. If you're a football player, you can only touch it with your foot. If you're a goalie, you can touch it with anything. It's very similar. There is similarities. Shot! Past the post. It's just a lot more. And there's actually less time in hockey, 60 minutes to 90, and more intermissions, and there is more action, but it's very, very similar. It's like playing futsal. Like, if you look at futsal, now that's where you really see the similarities. Yeah, I remember that one. Yep. And I also remember when Matt Holliday got hit in the nuts from that fly ball in the second game that made it 2-0 going back to Busch. Yeah, I remember. I watched that damn game. Remember, this was when the Blue Jays never made the playoffs, but at least the Cardinals did, so there was that. Because in the early 2010s, early 2010s, there was always the Cardinals. You know. I feel like this is going to be 0-0 till there's 5 minutes left. Now there's the comparison to soccer. Yes. Probably the way this is going. Jeff Skinner, Thompson, and Took. That's a dangerous line for Buffalo, even though how bad they've been for a long time now, over a decade. Yeah, don't tell my boy Donovan that. He'll get mad at you. Everybody's behind Wayne Gretzky for players born in Brantford, Ontario with points. But yeah, some dude came on IG Live just to Why would you? Like, that just seems like something that's not even useful to watch, frankly. 2:14 left in the period. Yeah. Played forward. Shot saved by Mrazek. Rings around the boards. Leafs going forward. Ilya Mikheyev. Ooh, can't get back there. He does, though, and it stays forward for the Leafs. Tapped in. Save! What a save by Anderson. And there's a fight. A big scrap. A big scrap. And somebody, Engvall got put in a chokehold. And it looks like there's going to be 5 for fighting on both of them. To the box, there is. What the hell was that? What was that? I didn't even see what caused that. What was that? Like, Engvall got put in a chokehold. Like, he didn't even rush the goalie. Jakarju got mad, and then he just throws him down in a chokehold. All right. I did not. I don't even know what started that. And they both get 5 for fighting. The in-game basketball experience is amazing. Yes, it is. Sadly, I haven't gone to a basketball game. I should go to Indiana when the Raptors play the Pacers, because that's only like 3 hours. Which stadium has the best? Which sport has the best in-stadium experience? I'd say soccer/football. Then hockey. I'd say football. Then, you know what? If you're on this channel, you know what I mean by football at this point. Football/hockey. Football then hockey. Like, if you've seen the way that MLS games have grown, I've only went to stadiums that have had good atmospheres. Yeah, exactly. Columbus had a good atmosphere. That was mapped for a stadium. I thought Columbus had a good atmosphere. That was 2019. They weren't that good that year either. Kansas City was a good atmosphere. Nashville was. That was Nissan Stadium. Like, the way MLS fans have their atmosphere is pretty damn good, I'd say. And then hockey, of course, is hockey. St. Louis has a good fan base. I've been to 2 Blues games. Leafs versus Blues, and then back Blackhawks versus Blues in 2013. That's a pretty good stadium experience, I'd say. Now, if I went to the Air Canada Centre, I'd be lying because it's quiet as all hell because all the suits. But at least fans know that's true. But St. Louis is a pretty good experience, but it depends on where you are. That's why I think football comes first, then hockey. It depends on where you are for me. But with that being said, but Columbus had a very good. But here we go. We're back for the last couple of minutes of the first period, and then we'll take a short break for the intermission. And then we'll be back for like 15 minutes just shooting the breeze. Galaxy have a pretty chill atmosphere, but it's a pretty good experience. Yeah, I like what Victoria Block is doing. I've seen some stuff. LAFC definitely has a way more raucous experience, I'd have to say. That'd be maybe the one thing to have you beat on is the fact that LAFC has a really raucous experience. 5 for fighting for both the Sabres, Jakarju, and Engvall for the Leafs. And they're already just spraying down the ice. Too much snow, I guess. Bell Center is different. It could get loud for cheering or the Boo Birds. Yeah, Bell Center has a very good atmosphere. I hate to admit it, but it's true. They really do. I hate to admit it, but it's true. Here we go. Face off in the offensive zone for the Leafs. Skinner versus Tavares. Plays it down. 159 power play. That doesn't sound right. No, there's no power play. Both players got sent back. It's a Toronto power play. Explain to me how. Fair enough. It says Toronto power play. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4 Sabres. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Leafs. Offside. 116. That's all they have on us, and I'm okay with that. They can cheer all they want, but they won't win anything LAFC. Fair enough. Fair enough. Here's a face-off at the dot. Tavares wins. The Leafs do win the face-off, but it seemed like they had to dig it out. Grounds around the net. Matthews plays it up, and they give it away. Horrible pass, but it just like bounced off. A minute left in the power play, so I have like 2 seconds left. 5 seconds left when the second period starts, so you really want them to score now. Morgan Rielly wheels the puck up the ice. Yes, I have about 5 seconds left on the power play when they restart play in the second period, which is not enough. Shot! Blockered away. If the Leafs don't score by the end of this period, it probably seems like I'd say the Sabres will probably kill off the penalty. Which, I mean, yeah, 5 seconds left in the next period is not much to do. Marner drops it off to Nylander. Nylander drops it back, gives it away at the trapezoid. 17 seconds left in the period. Down to the 15 seconds. More like 4. Pretty much have a face-off, even if you win it. Spezza wheels it back, gives it away. And the period is over. 8 shots to 13. Nothing, 0-0. At the end of the first between the Leafs and the Sabres. What a save, yes, by Craig Anderson. You'd say the Leafs had some chances, but I don't know. So we'll take a short break, sit tight, be back in a couple of minutes, of course, and we'll talk about what I thought about the period. Not exactly most of the stats, but we'll talk about what I thought. And we'll see what happens for the second. Do the second, then the third. Of course, there'll be like a 20-minute intermission for both sides. Because hockey games are long. Because the intermissions. You know, I wish they kept that makeshift stand for Forge games for like a South End or something. But with that being said, take a short break, sit tight. I'll be back. Hit that like button, send some super chats, all that great stuff. Let's get this one going. We're back. 9-13. Sabres have the lead in shots after the first period. Have 20 more minutes for second. Or, of course, more like 15, but we'll see how when the second starts. See how good it gets. And have another 20 minutes, then another intermission, then the final 20, and possibly overtime because of the way this is going. I did say a 3-2 overtime win for the Leafs. I did say that. Maybe that wasn't so far off. Maybe it won't be 3-2, but overtime win 2-1. Maybe on the shootout as well. We shall see. I frankly think we shall see. David Ayala was really, really good when he came on. Nice for the Timbers last night. Nice. Says Rory. With that being said, about to see the second period start. See, it's kind of hard to do a hockey game when you're used to doing soccer matches or even American football games because there's only, of course, 2 halves, of course, as well. You have quarters, but there's like 2 halves. 3 periods is kind of weird. Fast paced, though. I think we're doing a pretty good job, though. I think I'm doing a pretty good job, though, of this game. Enjoyable. 2 subs, almost to 1,490. 10 away from 1,500. $510 away from 2,000. Hopefully I get to about 1,600 with the World Cup qualifiers last window. And then about hopefully 1,700, 1,750 by the Champions League final. CONCACAF. Not UEFA, but that'll add some on, I think. We'll see. Maybe the Stanley Cup playoffs will do me good, too. If the Leafs could actually win a round. So I'll be covering the Stanley Cup playoffs as much as I can. Just like last year. But it would have been hard after the first round had the Leafs actually made it out. Hold on. Good to start. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that super chat button. All that great stuff. Get this going. 5 people after the first period. Jeez. See if we can get it back after this for the second period and all that. We're doing pretty good for a while. And then it maybe taking longish breaks isn't good for hockey. We'll see what happens, though. Second period. Of course, once we get past the 30th or past the 10-minute mark or to the 10-minute mark of the second period, it'll be halfway through the game. And then you have the second half, pretty much, of the second 30 of the 10 of the second period. and then the 20 of the third period, and then you could have overtime. And then who knows, maybe a shootout if nothing happens in 3-on-3, but that's very hard to do. 5 minutes of 3-on-3, somebody's going to score. Most likely. I hate the shootout anyway when it comes to the regular season. I hate it. I think the shootout honestly needs to be shot into the sun. I think the shootout needs to go away. If you're not going to do it in the playoffs, why do it the regular season? Give me like 7 minutes of 3-on-3 or 10 minutes of 3-on-3. You know? I think that makes sense. I don't know about you, but I think that makes sense. I think the shootout needs to go away, frankly. I just hate shootouts in general, where it's penalty shootouts or hockey shootouts. I hate them in general. Shootouts never go well for my team anyway. But at least, in the Stanley Cup final, there's never a shootout in Game 7. You know what I'm saying? Am I still pissed off about the 2016 MLS Cup and the CONCACAF Champions League final in 2018? You bet your ass. But, if there was a shootout in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup final, say that was the only possibility, you have a full 1 overtime of no scoring, or 2 overtimes and no scoring, and then you play maybe 1 or 2, probably 2, I guess. You say you have a full 40 minutes and no scoring in overtime, and they go to a freaking shootout. And that was only Game 7. Oh, boy. I couldn't do it. And then the Leafs lose in Game 7 of a Stanley Cup final to a shootout. I couldn't do it. But then again, that's a horrible scenario because they'll never be in a Stanley Cup final again anyway. The song's better with auto-tune. Probably. Talking about Alessia Cara's music. She's cute anyway. I don't care. But I can't hear her sing because, live stream watch along, But she's cute, so. Maybe probably is better with auto-tune, but not many artists are actually good live. I think we know this. They're either lip-syncing or they just suck live. How do you feel about the Kevin Garnett jersey retirement? He deserves it. Kevin Garnett deserves a jersey retirement. It's right. It's true. It's what they should do. Kevin Garnett's a legend. Should be done that way. But the only artists that are really good live are country artists and Maroon 5. That Adam Levine specifically. That's it. Or older artists. Billy Joel's also good live. He still is. Elton John still is. But they never needed auto-tune. They were talented. I don't know what real talent is nowadays, honestly, unless it's a country singer, Adam Levine. I really don't know. Maroon 5, but really Adam Levine's the only one singing. And no, that Super Bowl halftime show that Maroon 5 did was actually good, and I will die on that hill. I will die on that hill. Maybe it's not top 5, but it was good. I will die on that hill. But Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick, 50, that was the best halftime show ever, okay? Just a couple of months ago. About a month ago, actually. I think it is just a month ago. Time flies, right? But then Prince was second. But for me, Maroon 5 was top 5. Yay, Maroon 5 stan. You didn't know about that one about me, did you? You didn't know that one about me. Write down number 2. Ready for the second period. About to see it start in about 3 minutes, I guess. 4 minutes, it says. Is this a longer... This feels like a longer intermission than normal. Probably for the concert. I'm guessing. Zambonis. You know. But I'd say most artists are better with auto-tune nowadays. You don't know what real talent is, tell you the truth, or we don't know. Rappers are obviously better with auto-tune. So if you hear them live, they're either lip-syncing or they just suck. You're there for the energy. Like, are you really there to hear them freaking perform? Probably not. The championship banner for NYCFC is disappointing. Yeah, that was ugly. That was ugly. That was horrible. Where's DSO when you need him? That was horrible. That was horrible. I don't know what y'all were doing. That was a freaking 8x10. That's all that was. An 8x10 zip tied to a rail. Horrible. Horrible banner. You think they do something bigger for a championship by NYCFC. Like that giant Etihad pitch sign at the back of the freaking stadium on like the outfield wall. You could replace that with a freaking half of that with a championship banner, and it'll be better. It doesn't have to be there all the time. Hell, they freaking zip tied the thing to a rail. Probably ain't there all the time. So, how about you just put like one half of that Etihad pitch sign, make that smaller, make half of it a banner. Disgraceful, honestly. Disgraceful. But what do I know? Then, to be honest, the TFC banner is honestly just a banner, at a flag at the top of the stadium. So, what do I know? That was a horrible, horrible banner. I'm crying of disappointment right now. I think you're right. That was horrible. If the Leafs did that, if they won the Stanley Cup and they had a banner that bad, I know Harold Ballard's spirit is still alive haunting Air Canada Center. Point is, that was an absolutely horrible, horrible banner. About to see the second period start, about 2 minutes. Leafs versus Sabres. Can they score a goal? Can somebody score a goal in this period? Or before the end of the first half of the game, which is the first 30 minutes, of course. Is the team broke or run out of money? Talking about NYCFC? No, the Yankees just don't want to spend on y'all. Sounds like what DSO's thinking is. Sounds like what that's what DSO's thinking is. But with that being said, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Leafs have 5 seconds of a power play at the start of the second period, which pretty much means nothing. Pretty much means absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Here we go for the second period. Final 10 minutes of the first half of the game and the first 10 of the second half, because technically there you go. Again, hit that like button. Hit that share button. Send super chats. Keep talking in the stream. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that join button. All that great stuff. Let's get this one going. Let's have some fun. Got 2 subs off of this. Let's get more. Austin Matthews has the most all-time goals for U.S.-born player on a Toronto Maple Leafs side, 243. Of course, 243 goals. Doesn't feel like he's been there that long, though. It's championship band or something that can move from stadium to stadium. That actually can make sense. That actually makes sense, though. Now I think about it. That actually kind of makes sense. And there's the face-off for the second period. 5 minutes left of the power play, or 5 seconds left of the power play, and it's already over. Of course, you could barely do anything with that after a face-off. And here we go. Back to even strength with 19:46 left. Looks like there'll be a face-off in the offensive zone for the Leafs on icing on Buffalo. 14 shots to 9. 19:46. Start the time from there. Drops Matthews. Buffalo wins the draw. Have to defend it away, but Marner gets to it. Bunting plays it back to Hall. He spins around like a tornado. Gets a touch to it. Clears it up for Matthews. Matthews to the trapezoid. Tries to wheel around to get the shot off. He does not. Matthews, slap shot, saved by Anderson. What a glove save. What a glove save. 1924. Glove save. Matthews with a freaking wrister. Matthews with a laser, and I thought he had that. I thought that was the easy Matthews goal, like normal. And Austin Matthews takes a good wrister, slap shot, right into the glove of Anderson. Man, you would have thought he had that. You would have thought Austin Matthews would have that. But he did not. Face off, Nylander plays it up, shot, goal! Scores! Andre Kasha! Andre Kasha with a tap-in. Goal for the Leafs! Andre Kasha! 19:20 left. 1-0 Toronto. Puck played on by Nylander, pushed off by Anderson, falls right to Kasha, and he taps it in. They don't ask how, they ask how many. Nylander at the top of the circle, shoots it, bounces off Anderson, and it goes off the stick of Kasha. That could be reviewed for a kick. I don't know. That could be reviewed for a kick. They don't. They let it go. They let it be a goal. 1-0 Leafs. Andre Kasha. That was like 40 seconds. Let me check. Andre Kasha, 40 seconds in. Perfect. Got it. Andre Kasha, 40 seconds into the period. 12-4 on shot, 14 on shots. Leafs are putting on the pressure. What up, Christoph? How we doing? Yo, how we doing? Shot, goal, right back. Scores. Buffalo, 1-1. Oh, there you go. Mrazek gives up a bad one. Number 19. We good. Scores, Buffalo. 1-1. Takes a rush. Bad giveaway. Takes a shot, passes, and Mrazek is thinking the next way. From 19. Goal was Peyton Krebs. Assist from Pysyk. 121. We're back tied after all that. It was Hinostroza who got it. Vinny Hinostroza is the one who scored. Oh, well. Peyton Krebs tapped it on for Hinostroza. Well, okay. But still 1-1. Plays it on, 17:31 left. Boom, perfect. I didn't know I was going to do this, so it wasn't in the book. But 17-14, 13-15 on shots. It's tied again. Now 14-15 on shots. Game tied again. Bad giveaway. Kerfoot plays it through. Shot. Goal! Scores Austin Matthews with a slap shot. A wrister. Austin Matthews on the angle. Oh my, how crazy is this game getting? Austin Matthews scores to take back the lead. 17:03. Kerfoot plays it on to Matthews. Matthews takes the shot past Anderson. Open net. An open far post. Blocks off the stick. And Matthews gets the goal. Scores out Austin Matthews. 2-1 Toronto Maple Leafs. With the assist, Alexander Kerfoot. Wow. Oh my, what a crazy couple of minutes. Austin Matthews scores. And the Leafs win the draw with 16:58. What a crazy 5 minutes. 4 minutes at the start of the period. Austin Matthews. Still watching. 2:57 into the second. Toronto's up 2-1. My word. And they're still playing. 16:23. Given away, but here come the Leafs. Now it's back the other way. Could this be 2-2? Shot! Saved by Mrazek. Oh my God. What a game. What a second period. Wow, my word. Kasha, Hinostroza, Matthews in a 4-minute span. And that's a giveaway. This could be another. Still 3-on-2, breakaway, plays it through. Labushkin goes off of him, and it could be a breakaway for the Leafs, but no, looks more like an icing, but still played by Anderson. Kasha rushing for it. Wow. 16:29. Both teams have scored 2 goals. Yes, minus 450. It is now. I guess that may be live. Foul. That'll take a timeout. 15:24. If that's all we're getting, that was a pretty good place to get it. That's what I'll say. Puck played forward. Sabres into their own zone. Given away. Leafs could chase. They do. Engvall tries to play it on for Mikheyev. Or 64. Oh. Still good, though. Leafs still ahead. 14:58. Can play it forward. Sandin on the puck. There's Mikheyev. Mikheyev plays it up. That'll be probably, nope, to Anderson. No icing. But the Leafs press Kampf. Presses to win the puck. Still in the trapezoid. Leafs trying to win the puck battle. They do. Ring it around the boards. Back past the blue line. Hull gives it away. 14:31. Seven likes. Given away. Back behind the trapezoid. Here come the Leafs. Could they score a third? Shot! Nice blocker save by Anderson. Simmons thought he had something there. Wayne Train thought he had something there, but he didn't. But he was close. Man was close. Didn't have it, though. Austin Matthews has a 5-game goal streak with 8 goals during the stretch. Matthews with 45 goals this season. He's sure going to hit 50. He could honestly, Toronto's on the power play as well. 2 minutes. Toronto's on the power play. Austin Matthews has 45 goals this season. He's going to win the Rocket. Probably the Hart. If he don't win the Hart, both the Hart and Rocket, but at least one of them, plays it on, shot by Nylander. What a play on the power play there. Drawing that up nicely. Matthews plays it back. 13:45. You know, Austin Matthews is going to win the Rocket. He probably should score about 65 goals. He could score 70 the way he's playing. Tavares plays it on for Marner. Plays it through. I would have shot that. 13:28. Plays it on. Plays it right through the defense. Shot blocked. Digging for the puck. Anderson will freeze it. That'll be a face-off in the offensive zone. For the Leafs, 13:20. Still the first half of the game with a couple of minutes left, of course. Once we get to the 10 minutes, it'll be 30. 30 minutes, technically the second half is the way I look at it. Because you have 60 minutes halfway through the second period, it's halfway through the game. Of course, you know how this works. If you watch hockey, if you don't, trying to get you through it as well. Plays it, shot played. Mikheyev! Tipped away, but still with the Leafs with a minute left on the power play. Ugh, you could say that could have been a 3-on-5. Mikheyev finding a place to pass, or will he plays it back to the blue line? Sandin plays it on. Shot by Mikheyev. Nice save there by Anderson. He's been playing well, I have to say. Been playing very well. Nice saves. 12:39. Mrazek. Ooh, Sandin almost gets pickpocketed. Middlestat. Saved by Mrazek. Would have been bad to give away a shorthanded goal there. But Mrazek comes out of the crease. Cousins with a good shot there. And a good save by Mrazek. Bad giveaway by Sandin. Gets chased down. Loses the puck. Shot by Cousins. Good save by Mrazek. 24 seconds left on the power play. This would be 0-2 for the Leafs on the power play if they don't score here. Of course, it's hard to score on a power play like the first one because they only had 4 seconds left when the period ended. Shot! Blocked away. Good shot there, but not enough. Matthews coming from behind into the blue line, the offensive zone. Riley, 4 seconds left on the power play. The penalty is killed off by the Sabres, but can they still score here a little bit after the penalty? Player skates back on, plays on through. Matthews, Riley tips it on. Marner lost the puck. Didn't know where it was. Still with the Leafs. Justin Hall, shot! No tip. 11:46. Behind the trapezoid, Matthews fighting for the puck. Brody with a shot. Can't get it to Matthews. Try to get for a tip. Goes out. Looks like they're going to try for icing. No. Brody wheels around. Resets the puck. Looks for a line change. They do. Get it. Bad giveaway there. Here come the Sabres. Sabres on through. Shot saved by Mrazek. Wheels around the boards, and that's a timeout. It's a TV timeout. 11 minutes. Looks like a good half. We're close to basically halfway through the game. Good by the Leafs. Very, very good. 2-1. We'll review this game once it's over. Hit that like button. See if we got 490. No, 489 still. Pretty good, though. Pretty good, though. Let's get this one going. 510 views on this. We've done pretty good for a hockey game that I've never done hockey before. It was Pizik with the A on the Hinostroza goal. I get it. Mark Pizik with an A there. Still waiting for the commercial to end here. Let me share this again. 5 people. Nice to see y'all here. Let me share this on Twitter again. We're back. 11:04. Boom. Perfect. Plays forward. Leafs take a shot. Blocked away. Defended away. 10:54. We're about under. Boom. All right. We're back. 5 people watching. Still watching us. Thank you. Sitting there. 6 people now. 10:40. 20 shots to 17. Leafs now leading in the shot clock. Shot count. Oh, that's a bad giveaway. Almost a bad giveaway. Morgan Riley saved it from being a bad giveaway. Engvall still rushing the zone. Tavares is there, but he whiffs on the puck. 10:21 and 18 seconds, and we're halfway through the game. Another whiff, but it falls back to the blue line. Nylander is pushed off of it. 10:04. We're down to 10 minutes in the second half, or second period. Now we're into the second half of the game. Given away, 30 minutes left overall, 10 minutes left in the period, of course. We could go to overtime. I still think that's very possible. Nice little rush of scoring at the start of the period, of course. And that's a bad giveaway. Kasha almost had his second. If he had that puck on his stick, he would have scored a second goal. Sometimes that's the game. That's the game of hockey sometimes, you know. Sometimes that happens. And can't get mad at it, frankly. Plays on. Nice for the Leafs. Has a chance to get it back forward into the offensive zone. And doesn't look like it. Still with the Buffalo Sabres. 9-12. Hall. That's a goal. And TJ Brody gives that one up. Hinostroza scores again. 2-2. What'd I tell you? Hinostroza scores again. 9:07. That was a clown show. Hinostroza goes off the stick of Brody. He kicks it. Brody own goal pretty much. Hinostroza puts it on. Brody puts it in. Pretty much an own goal, but there's none of those in hockey. Hinostroza gets the goal, but it goes off of Brody's skate, kicked into the net, and of course, that's basically an own goal. Pretty much. 9:04. So that'd be 11:54, 11:56. Puck play back. Here comes the Leafs. Plays it on. I'm going to put that there. Brody OG, because honestly, that was an own goal. Like, there should be own goals in hockey, because that was an own goal. Straight up an own goal. That's what we would call an own goal in football. That, straight up. That's an own goal. What Brody just did. Mrazek covers it. Will be a face-off in the defensive zone with 8 minutes to go in the second period. Hey, that 3-2 overtime win for the Leafs looks like a really good prediction now. It's like I called it. And it wasn't even Mrazek's fault, tell you the truth. I mean, I can't blame him for either goal, frankly. I can't blame him for either. The first one was the bad giveaway. The second one was basically the own goal. Can you really get mad at that? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. You really can't get mad at that. You really can't get mad at that for me. With that being said, though, own goal. Straight up own goal by TJ Brody. Like that's an own goal. Like, that's straight up. Like, that's why hockey needs own goals. Actually, I'm going to make that tweet. An own goal. Boom. There's a tweet. An own goal. That's what we like to call an own goal. Like, that's the best tweet I've ever made. Own goal. Like, seriously, that's exactly what it was. Own goal. See, I'm going to say what I know. That tweet needed to be made, and it got made. About 2 minutes ago, that goal happened, but still. Had to wait to the stoppage. But into the second period, over halfway through the game. 7:54 left in the second period. So about 27 minutes left in the game. And that 3-2 overtime win prediction looks pretty damn good. I'm good at making predictions. I'm the prediction king. Not really, but still. I'm not as bad as Irish guy from HITC Sport. I don't even think he works there anymore. I think this may have been the day he quit. Or his 2 weeks were up, I should say. But with that being said. And no. Ball played back. 7-11. This is an amazing experience. I think so too. Puck played forward. Nylander to Tavares. Tavares shot over the bar. Ooh. Bad giveaway. 6:57. 6:57 left. Leafs get it back. Right to Brody after his own goal. 6:46. Plays on, gives away, 6:33. Plays it on, gives away. Here come the Leafs defending. They've defended pretty well. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad yet. Looks like going to be, yeah, definitely Justin Hall had a broken nose. 6:24. Calling a penalty on, it looked like there was a penalty called. Icing. It's a face-off in the zone, the offensive zone of the Buffalo Sabres. Matthews. Leafs win the draw. Morgan Riley plays on through. That's a hit. I mean, that's not a foul, but that's definitely a hard hit. Bunting. Bunting tries to do a Michigan, gives it away. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That was, no. 6 minutes to go. 6:01 left in the period. Riley. Morgan Riley. Plays on. Yes. And they go with a diagonal pass. Morgan Riley plays on right into the glove of Anderson. That wasn't even a shot. That was just trying to cross it. And what we would like to call a cross in football parlance. I mean, that was basically a cross. I think you could easily centering pass, cross. Yeah. 5:47 TV timeout. If you've noticed, you may not have been here the whole time, but of course there will be soccer, football parlance sometimes. If you look at the channel, I do sometimes talk about hockey and sometimes talk about the Leafs, but it's normally bigger games like this. But in every Leafs game, I'd be stepping on Dangle's toes, because if you look at the soccer ones, it's very obvious where I got my inspiration from. And just ironically enough, I'm also a Leafs fan. I make bad decisions. TFC Leafs and Mississippi State, geez. I root for teams that like to disappoint me. I mean, the Raptors most of the time, the Blue Jays, even them. Not Tom Brady retired. Honestly, should just stop watching NFL unless he comes back. But with that being said, waiting for the TV timeout to end. About 5 minutes left in that period. With the third period to be played, that 3-2 overtime win for the Leafs looks very, very, very good of a prediction right now. Because they're defending okay, but the own goal and the bad giveaway, I mean, of course, 2 mistakes lead to Leafs goals against. Of course, this is what the Leafs do. And they'll probably win in overtime. Yeah, that looks like a very, very good prediction. Ah, yes. But they don't go down as own goals. Here comes the play. Red Bulls. Are they winning or something? Puck played on Brody. Don't give it away. Bad away goal. Or own goal, not away goal. Own goal. But they are technically the away team. So that would be what they scored. But this is not aggregate anyway. See, I'm thinking about Champions League. By that I mean CONCACAF Champions League, because you damn well know there's no away goals in UEFA. Played on. And there's 5:14 left in the period. Given away by Kerfoot. 22 shots to 19. Spezza tries to go for the puck. Still with the Leafs. Goes forward. Looks like it'll land. Offside. Offside by the Leafs. 5:02. Line change. And let's see what they do. See what they do for the line change. 5:02. 9 likes. Let's run up that like button. Let's get it going. 5:02. Face off in the Leaf zone for the offside. 4:59. 5 minutes left in the period. Ooh. That's got to be a penalty. Like, come on. You're basically holding him back with your stick. That's got to be. Like, I'm a Leafs fan, and I think that's probably wrong. Played on by Mikheyev. Definitely not close enough. 4:37. 4:37 left. Ooh. Gives it away. There we go. Kampf. Ooh. Mikheyev. Ilya Mikheyev shot! Blocked away by Anderson. Nice with a blocker. 4:20. Own goal's bad at MLS, and it's bad here. And somebody's like, that's what it's called in hockey too. Yeah, but they don't get taken down as own goals. No, it's the person who put it on who gets the goal. Like, that's the point. If it's an own goal, it's a damn own goal. Like, you don't see freaking... Who put the one on against freaking... Was it El Salvador or Honduras? It was Honduras, yes. Canada got an own goal against Honduras. You don't see, I think it was Laredo, wasn't it? It was Laredo or Atacugbe, whatever. You don't see them getting credited for putting the ball on for the own goal. You see the person who scored the own goal get credited for the own goal. As in, this player OG, Canada 1-0. Like, saved by Mrazek. Like, that's what happens in football. That's what should happen in hockey. Matthews, shot! Oh, over the bar! Just what a run in. What a skate in by Matthews. What a rush. Yeah, that's better. What a rush. Labushkin defending. 3:15. Was that a Kube or Larea? Maybe it was Johnston. Save. Oh, that trickles out. 3:03. Left in the period. Nylander. Who will win the Europa League? I still think West Ham will probably come back, or Sevilla could. I think whoever wins the West Ham-Sevilla tie will probably do it because, Sevilla, that's out. Over the bench, bounced away, 2:41. Well, what a save by Anderson. If that doesn't go off the blocker, that goes top corner, top shed, and that's a 3-2 lead for the Leafs. Ooh. Yeah, I think the 3-2 overtime win looks like a pretty good prediction. 2:40 left in the second. Goes back to Mrazek. He plays it back. No giveaway. Here comes Kerfoot. Kerfoot plays it on. Doesn't look like they're going for icing. Simmons gets it back. Still with the Leafs. Sandin. Hall. Spezza! Gets blocked away. 2:17. 24 shots, 22. 2 minutes left in the period. Ooh. Shot. Blocked away. 2:01. Come the Leafs. They're still on it. Kerfoot plays it on to Spezza, but he can't wrangle it in. Doesn't have the first touch. Shot. Blocked away. 149. Out of play. Blocked out of play. 149. 25 shots, 22. Leafs still putting on the pressure. I'd say they're dominating the game. Ryan, I'm going to lurk in the live and get your watch minutes up going to the NCAA selection show to see where my Jayhawks land. I'm happy for you. All I know is Mississippi State ain't playing in March Madness. They could play in the NIT, but who gives a crap? Because they're not even that good. They'll probably lose in the second round or something. Ben Howland needs to get fired. Ben Howland out, Rick Pitino in. That's what I'm saying for Mississippi State. You have Sweet 16 level talent, you blow it. Shot! Save! Point is, Rick Pitino, State needs to hire Rick Pitino. Fire Ben Howland and hire Rick Pitino. Stoppage of play, 125. Looks like that was offside. Could have been a penalty, but we'll see. 125 left in the period. Looks like Labushkin's going to the box. Yep, it's a penalty against the Leafs. Ay. Yep, slap. Let me see. It's a slash. It's a slash, yep. Two minutes for the power play for the Buffalo Sabres. They got a power play to end the period and a little bit more to work with in the third. 125, so they get about 45 to work with in the third, which is workable. Like, if you get one with, 2 minutes, 159 left in the period, that's when it's kind of hard. Or 155, that's when it's kind of hard. Because you need to have a regular power play. Momentum power play. You can't just let it go straight off the grid, 103, 1 minute left in the period. 135 left on the power play. 56 seconds. Can the Leafs stop them from scoring and taking the lead right before the intermission and the final period? 20:47 left in the game, of course. 42 rings around the boards. 1:15 left in the power play. 38 seconds left. 2-2, 23 shots to 27. 32 seconds, half a minute left in the period. Gets it away. Nice. Mikheyev trying to get a shorthanded goal. Nice penalty kill there. 15 seconds. 13, 12. Odd man rush. Nice defense. The Leafs just popping up the ice. Let's see what Morgan Rowley does. Crosses over. Shot will be blocked. And that'll end the period. 2-2. 35 seconds left in the power play. I thought the NYCFC banner was a rally towel. Yeah, I thought so too. End of the second period. It's 2-2. We'll take a short break, talk about where they are, and pretty much just shoot the breeze. NIT stands for Not Invited Tournament. You know how starved Mississippi State fans are for national championships? Like, if we would have won the NIT last year before we won the baseball natty, I would have counted that a national championship. And honestly, it would be our second anyway of a tournament win. So I'd probably still count it, at least for basketball's sake, because we ain't won a damn thing. Or football. The only thing that won was baseball. So I'm going to count it. I would have counted in 2018 too, when they made the NIT the time before the last time. So I would have counted it too. I'm still going to care. All I know is we'll probably get knocked out in the second round if we make it, knowing Ben Howland don't know how to do anything. I mean, we had most of our wins non-conference, but you damn well know there'll be a SEC team we run into and we'll get owned. But with that being said, we'll take a short break, sit tight, and we'll be back. Send super chats, hit that like button, subscribe, all that great stuff. Share this, put this in place, all that great stuff. Sit tight. 27-23 on shots. Second period's over. 20 minutes left in this game. Hopefully. Could be an overtime game. I did say overtime game for 3-2 for the Leafs in overtime. Looks like that was a pretty good prediction, but we will see. With 20 minutes left in the game, a little bit after the intermission, of course. Been a pretty free-flowing game. Not really many stoppages. Pretty happy with how this game's gone for the Leafs. It's been enjoyable, free-flowing, no stoppages, easy as you like, all that great stuff. Happy with it. Very, very happy with the game and enjoyable as well as it's been. And we will see how this third period goes. Leafs have it's a 2-2 draw, 2-2 tie as it stands. Looking for a third goal, both teams. 35 seconds left on the Sabres power play when the period starts back. It's funnily enough how both periods have started with a power play, ended with a power play, and then we've gone into the next two with the power play. So, but one for each team, of course. So we will see how the rest of it goes for the Sabres, but the Sabres have a little bit more time, 35 seconds. They can work something out in the first 35. Sabres don't really look that threatening. I'd say both their goals came off mistakes. Leafs have been pretty dominant, I'd say. I'd say they've been pretty dominant. They've been the better team over the first 40 minutes. Of course, they'll make mistakes. They had a bad giveaway on a line change as well, not picking up the guy. And then the own goal by Brody, which should really be a TJ Brody own goal. It shouldn't be a Hinostroza goal. He put it in that position, but Brody kicked that puck in, and that's definitely an own goal in my book. Like, you normally give that as an own goal, but of course, I don't. I like hockey. Hockey's my 1A favorite sport, but in my sport I normally cover / is my favorite, own goals are own goals. The person who scores the own goal is credited for the own goal. So, not in hockey though, which is weird. It's like, no, it's Hinostroza's goal, even though he didn't even put it near the net. He just put it on, and then Brody kicked it in. Makes no sense to me. It absolutely doesn't. If an own goal is an own goal, the person who scores it should get credited for it. And I'm sure it's been a thing as long as soccer's been around. And hockey hasn't been around as long as that, so I don't know why hockey changed it, frankly. That's one of the things that should be similar, but isn't. It's weird that it isn't. But that's just something that grinds my gears, frankly. 1490 subscribers, by the way, on this channel. 10 away from 1,500. A Jared Leto movie. Is it a movie about how he started a cult? Turns out it sounds like he did. But I have nothing to talk about that. Ready for the second half or the third period to start. Going to be a fun one. 2 hours of a game. About, 2:45 at the end of this stream will be. That's doable. It's pretty much just a football match with extra time, ain't it? When we're doing streams, I guess. Huh. That being said, let's get this one going. 20 more minutes of hockey, possibly 25 with the 3-on-3 if we go to overtime. And then God knows how long, about possibly 10 minutes if they go to a shootout. About to see the second 20 of the third half. Yeah, there we go. Third period. Still screwing that up. Going to be a good half. I'm obsessed with basketball at MLS stadiums. That would be a good idea. But I'd like to see some MLS stadiums hold these types of games. Like, it seems like the perfect size. BMO Field has held a Centennial Classic before as well. That was nice. Of course, Tim Hortons Field isn't an MLS stadium, but it's a Canadian Premier League stadium and was used in World Cup qualifying. So, of course, I'd love to see Red Bull Arena have a stadium series or a Winter Classic. Yankee Stadium, I think it may have before it was an NYCFC stadium, or it was right there. Either way, Yankee Stadium seems very likely, but they're probably going to pick it because it's Yankee Stadium, not Etihad pitch at Yankee Stadium or whatever it's called. I could see Columbus doing it. I could see Lower.com Field holding a Winter Classic Stadium Series. I mean, it worked well in the snow yesterday. Oof. And Columbus Blue Jackets playing there against somebody. Lower.com Field. Nashville Predators at the Fairgrounds Stadium or whatever they're calling it now, or Nissan Stadium, I guess. Well, I think they just had a stadium series, so that probably was what it was. But Nissan, I should say. But I like to see it at the Fairgrounds Stadium for Nashville. There's a good couple, I should say. BMO's had one. I'd like to see them have another Winter Classic or something like that. Chicago, I think Soldier Field may have had one. Of course, Gillette had a Winter Classic, but that's probably because it was the Patriots Stadium, not the Revs, but they count. They've had one. Busch Stadium has held soccer games before, and it also held the Winter Classic. About to see the third period start in the last 20 of this game. See how this goes. And see who wins. Gillette Stadium is empty for Revs games. Even it was empty for the CCL match. Which a lot of Revs fans are regretting that because of how they put on a dominant performance against Pumas. Funny, right? But it was kind of crazy to see it basically be empty for a CCL match. Toronto would never. But with that being said, very close to the second period starting here, or third period, I should say. Still thinking about the second half. With that being said, hopefully we see the Leafs score a winner in this period, or hopefully maybe that overtime pick will be right. Wouldn't be shocked. Third period's about to start. Have some fun here. Hopefully the Leafs, we want the Leafs to win here, of course. We will see if they do, and we will see how this third period goes, or will it go to overtime? Will that 3-2 overtime pick be right? That'd be right on the money if that happens. That'd be crazy. First time. Like, I've been on the money before, but like not so obviously, I think. But we shall see how this third period goes. 20 minutes will fly by like that, and possibly even more if we go to overtime and a 3-on-3 with 5 minutes of play. And then, of course, possibly the shootout. I think NHL would love this to go the whole way, I would say. That's what I think. Third period about to start here. And here we go. And here we go. The face-off for the third period. Leafs are still on the penalty kill. Sabres are still on the power play for about 30 more minutes. Oh, that was a bad Zamboni job, I can see. 1953, 27 shots to 23. 25 seconds left on the power play. Can the Leafs kill it off? Kill the penalty? Looks like they probably will. 19 seconds. Buffalo has a chance for about one more good play, one more good rush. 13, 12, 11. And they're just going to let it run out pretty much. Pretty much looks like that, at least. Runs around the boards. 4 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. They overturn it, and Marner's on it. Has a chance. Plays in. Past the post. Kampf can't get there. Penalty killed. 1914. Riley plays on. Tavares right at the face mask of Anderson with 19 minutes to go. But as you can see, that'll look like icing. That is icing. And will be a face-off in the offensive zone for the Leafs. 19 minutes to go. All just 19 minutes. Leafs kill their penalty, and it's no power play goals at all in this game. Leafs had 2 power plays, didn't score. Buffalo Sabres had a power play, didn't score, and that's probably going to be a jinx once we get another power play. Hopefully it's a Leafs power play. But 18 minutes, 18:55. Plays on, 18:45. No stoppage. Leafs still on it. Plays on and blocked away. And over the glass. 18:39. Line change. Matthews will be on. Matthews, Bunting, and Marner. 18:39. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Super chats are on as well. So do desire. Flashback Canada Cup final. Played on. Save. Face off 18:35. 2-2. Played down. Buffalo going forward. They have a chance here. Marner defending it. Oh, that's a takeout. That's probably... Yep, that's a blown whistle. That's a penalty easily. Slashing. Lewellen goes to the box. That'll be another 2 minutes. Power play for the Buffalo Sabres. Yep, slashing for sure. Yeah, that's definitely... Yeah, I knew that was a penalty as soon as I saw it. That wasn't even a question. 2-minute power play to the 16-22. Can the Leafs hold on and kill another penalty? 4 power plays given. Will this be the first one scored on in this whole game? Now the clock starts. Leafs are shorthanded. Marner. Kampf. On the ice. Here goes Marner. Can he get a shorthanded goal? Shot! Goes wide. 18:04. I thought maybe. Brody, Kampf, Kerfoot, Hall. 17 minutes to go. 1:28 left in the power play. Shot. Pushed away. Kampf. Can he break? They have a chance. Down. Shot. Save. Blocked away. Kerfoot. 1:12 left. Back to Mrazek. Has had actually a pretty good game, Peter Mrazek, I have to say. 103, 17-23. 59 left in the power play. Leafs are doing pretty well to kill this penalty. Back to the Sabres at their defensive blue line. Their defensive blue line. Goes through center. Goes to the neutral zone into the Leafs offensive zone, or the Leafs defensive zone, the Sabres offensive zone. 39 seconds left. 16 minutes left in the period. 35 seconds in the power play. Buffalo going forward. Leafs could kill this penalty. Buffalo's played a pretty strong amount of this period on the man advantage. 13 seconds. Bad foul. Bad penalty by Lilligren. A really bad, obvious shot. Blocked away. Save. Glove save by Mrazek with 1 second left in the power play. They will kill this penalty. Bad slash by Mrazek with a freaking 10-bell save. Mrazek, geez. Why is he having a good game? Like, of course. Nice. Peter Mrazek, 21 saves, 23 shots faced. Here comes the face-off. Leafs win the face-off, kill the penalty. Full strength once again, 16-18, 2 minutes. Or 2-2 with 16 minutes left. And Leafs are still leading in shots, and they've played most of this period down a man. Crazy. 16:04. Given away. But Leafs get it back. No! Poked away. Nice poke check by the Sabres. 15:53. I mean, Mrazek may be a star of the game. I have to say. I mean, if the Leafs win, Mrazek may just be a star of the game. I'm not saying he's the first star. Matthews goes behind the net. Tipped up. Matthews, shot. 15:26. Leafs still have the puck. Matthews tries to just dish it. Man, this Leafs team, when they're good, they're fun to watch. When they do stupid stuff, it's anger-inducing. Nice puck battle at the back. Oh my word. It hits, I think it hit Riley's body. It hit like his shoulder. And somehow that's not a freaking own goal. 14:57. Okay. All right. I'm not going to complain. Matthews plays on the back of the net, and that's going to be icing. Defensive face-off in the Leafs defensive zone. 14:49. This could be a problem. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Send a super chat if you're much appreciating this stream. Having some fun here. We've done a pretty good job. It's gotten some good views. Better than a TFC game. It's had its moments. About to the level of a regular MLS game. Goal! Scores! Hinostroza with a hat trick. And there's the Mrazek trash goal. There it is. And I was just talking him up. 3-2, Buffalo. Ay. Hinostroza with a hat trick. Yep. Bad pass around the net. Hinostroza's right there. And that off the basically most impossible angle. The most impossible angle. He just freaking bangs it in. I do not know. I don't know how he did that. Hinostroza with a hat trick. Yikes. And there's the Leafs for you. Vinny Hinostroza with his 10th of the season. With 5:16 left in the third. Plays forward. 14:33. Leafs are going to have to score. Yikes. Did Atlanta United win? I'm not so sure. My word. They probably will, though. They probably did. That's the question. Puck played forward. Given away. 14-12. Leafs still have time to tie this up again. And hell, even win it. But they're starting to do some leafy things. The Leafs are starting to do some leafy things. Jeez, man. Puck battle at the wall. Leafs chip it out. Goes back to the Sabres. And Leafs are still trying to battle for this one. Goes down the ice. 13:46. Leafs still have time to tie this one up. I think Mrazek just gives too much open net. How do you score from that angle? Another defensive face-off for icing in the Leaf zone. 3-2. Absolutely horrible by Hinostroza. Or absolutely horrible by Mrazek to let Hinostroza score that goal. A hat trick. No, it's not a hat trick. It's a brace, actually. Yeah. It's a brace. No. Save. Wait, let me see. No, it's a Hinostroza hat trick. The second goal was attributed to somebody else before it was attributed to him. That was what it was. Yes, I see it. The hat trick. 27-31 on shots. I mean, the Leafs haven't played completely badly. That's the thing. It's not, and that's a whiff. They whiffed on it. Shot! It's a save. Oh, we're getting goalied, aren't we? We're going to get goalied for like the rest of this game, aren't we? And that's a bad giveaway. That's probably going to be called a foul anyway. Penalty anyway. We're going to get goalied for the last 12 minutes, aren't we? And if we get it to overtime, somehow we'll get goalied there. We're going to lose the freaking shootout because of, yeah, it makes about sense. It really does make sense, doesn't it? That's Leafs for you. We're so close to the Bruins on the freaking points tally. This team ain't even going, who knows? We'll see. They could miss the playoffs. I'm surprised that's not a penalty. Bunting. Gets to the feet of Marner. And he does some nice little keep uppies. Shot! Goes past the net. Goes wide. Matthews says, I'm going to try to do this one myself. And he doesn't. 12 minutes. Ay, ay, ay. $11.50. 11:47, 11:45, 11:44. Not a bad game per se, but Leafs could have done better. Hall, 11:33. They should be picking up points against a team like Buffalo. That's the problem. Like, there's not so much room for error as you want there to be. And that's the problem. They have to go back because, oh, that's a bad giveaway. Oh, no. And that's a stop. Mrazek. And there's going to be a hooking penalty on the Leafs. Hooking. And now the refs are on our ass. Well, power play for the Buffalo Sabres. That just takes away 2 more minutes. Let me see. And it looks like Hall got called for hooking. Idiot. Justin Hall is absolutely horrible. And Justin Hall went and just hooked him, of course. Well, that takes away 2 minutes to come back. And somehow we're going to score a shorthanded goal. Oh, boy. The Leafs are going to somehow miss the playoffs, aren't they? Which would be totally fitting for the Toronto Maple Leafs. It'd be like, hey, guess what? Austin Matthews wins the damn Rocket, probably scores 60 goals, and you still miss the playoffs. By like a point or something. Because your goalie situation ruined you. Because if the Bruins win, we'll be tied with them on points, yeah? Their next game will be tied with them on points, unless we play the same night. We win or pick up a point. That's the question, though. It's like middle of April, so we have a month left in the season. About a month left in the season. Could be more, but about a month left in the season for the Leafs, where they're only like 2 points ahead. This is probably a game in hand, too. Trust me. I couldn't tell you. 3-2. Did they change it? No, it was a Peyton Krebs goal. Geez, they changed it again. The second period goal was a Peyton Krebs goal. They changed it again. Oh, well. I'll just remember that. 142 on the power play for the Buffalo Sabres. Puck played forward, saved by Mrazek off the pad. 10:46. Over the top into the zone. I should have known we were going to lose when Hager said they bet on the Sabres. Stop betting on my teams to lose, damn it. $10.25, 1:13 left in the power play. Ay, ay, ay. So Hinostroza, Krebs. No. Plays through. Chance. Shot. Save. Ay, jeez. Mikheyev almost had one there. 33-29, 10 minutes. TV timeout. Huh. Oh. The horn rang. Still 10 minutes. Still 10 minutes left, and Mikheyev didn't score that. This Leafs game is going to end pretty depressingly, isn't it? Pretty good, though. No, it's not. Yep. About to see the second half. It's the second half of it. Yeah, you're right. Period. About basically. With that being said, see how this one's going. About to start. See what happens in the second part of this period. Still defending the power play. They turned around the ice. They moved the goalies to the other. What is going on? Huh. Well. What is this? The goalie's on the other side of the ice now. They switched with 9 minutes. What happened? This isn't normal. They don't switch in the middle of a. They're either helping the Leafs or hurting them, and I don't know which. And now it's full strength. They killed the penalty. 9:07. Explain to me what just happened. They're either helping the Leafs or they're hurting them, and I don't know what exactly it is. Or maybe they just wanted to switch them again. I don't know. Hold on. There we go. Cable came loose. The HDMI cable came loose. Like the back of the TV. Thoughts on King Henrik jersey retirement? He's one of the greatest Rangers of all time. He deserves it. He deserves the 8:14 left. Saved by Mrazek, and he just drops it as soon as it gets saved. Kicks it forward. Leafs 8:04, 2-3, trying to tie the game back up. That's a bad call. What's a bad call? 7:52. What's a bad call? Is there a penalty? Defensive zone, face off against the Leafs. Guess for icing. Yeah, I mean, 7:37. Plays it back. I didn't see nothing, so I probably would have guessed it was icing, but I wasn't sure. 7:26, 2-3. Should have been a penalty on Buffalo. Penalty for Buffalo on Tavares. Yeah, I'm shocked. Shot! Blocked away. Spezza. 7:07. Falls down. Grabs it. A little bit of a change for the Leafs. Bunting is on. 6:57. Plays it on. .647. Bunting plays it through. Up. Rings around the boards, trying to get it in deep. Matthews can't seem to get hold of it. Plays up. 6:27. 26,000 people there at Tim Hortons Field today for the Heritage Classic game with 6 minutes left in the third period. Leafs are still finding a way. They can probably tie this game up and still could possibly win it. 6:25. Offensive zone face-off for the Leafs. And it looks like the Leafs, yep, they do win it. And Nylander proceeds to just knock it down the ice. And it looks like this will be 4. Save by Mrazek. Somehow. Rebound falls. That went off. No goal. No goal. Net came off. That's a no goal. Ooh, so close. They're going to talk about it. They're going to talk about it. So it looks like Mrazek knocked it off himself. Is that what they're talking about? The fact that he knocked it off right before it went in? Genius, but of course, probably going to pay for it. It's probably going to be 4-3. Brainless. I'd rather Mrazek come out of his crease. I mean, he was kind of pushed into it, but what do you think? I mean, he was kind of pushed into it. I don't know if that's a goal. I don't know if it's a goal. So they're going to check it. Wait, what? So it's 4-2. So it's 4-2 as it stands. They're going to check it. Huh? Yeah, that Nylander giveaway didn't really end well, didn't it? I mean, I'm not sure. Yep, that's going to be maybe 4-3, actually. Nylander whiffing on that puck he had to just freaking whiff on it. Ay. 4-2. Buffalo scores. Why am I not shocked? 6:11. So the Leafs have to score 2 goals in 6 minutes. Yeah, they're not doing that. Yep, that's Leafy. Of course. Good job, Toronto. And then Mrazek the net comes off and they check it. Yep, I'm not shocked at all. Absolutely not shocked. Hockey's Peyton Krebs scores. Cousins with the assist. Krebs' second goal of the game at the 13:49. Boom. All right. And now they're still arguing about it, which That's not a shock. Yeah, not at all. Cousins plays it on, passes it over to Krebs, goes off his skate. Cousins taps it on to Krebs. Leafs have to score 2 in the next 6 minutes, which they won't. I mean, they've given away all the momentum. Like, of course they won't score. That's not a shock. They're not scoring 2 in 6 minutes. If the Leafs score 2 in 6 minutes, I will be shocked. They suck. And Mrazek did screw up on the last 2. He screwed up on the last 2. As soon as I was talking him up, again, Peter Mrazek screws it up. I should have known. I should have known. Mrazek had a good game up until like the last 15 minutes. And of course, he screws it up. Get rid of him. I don't want to see him start ever again. I don't want to see him start ever again. And that's probably going to be 6 or 5. I mean, shocked it isn't. Get rid of Mrazek. Not right now, because there's no point with 5 minutes left to go. There is none. Absolutely 0 point to put in Kallgren. There's absolutely zero point. But Kallgren should start the next game. Shot! Nope. Defended away. Given away. Man, the Leafs are choking. They're choking hard. And now there's a fight between Dahlin and Matthews. Little shoving and pushing. Yeah, of course. That's a great idea. 5 minutes left. 4-2. Whoa. Of course the Leafs are going to lose a freaking Heritage Classic game. Let me see what happened here. Dahlin runs him right into the goalie, and then Dahlin pushes him into the net. Yeah, why would you do that? That is dirty. Name a reason why you love Kevin Garnett. The way he plays, played hard, strong player, determined, never quit. His resolve, I would say, his resolve pretty much. His resolve and his competitiveness and resolve, I would say so. Toronto power play. We're on the power play, I guess, because there was like 2 roughings on Dahlin. But Matthews being out on the power play is not a good thing. There we go. Not very good. Like, what are we going to do on a power play without Austin Matthews? It's either Mitch Marner scores early. Let me look at the penalties. Cross-checking against Matthews. Cross-checking against Dahlin. How do we have a power play then? Because it was a cross-checking on both. Wait. TNT don't know what the hell they're doing. They absolutely don't know. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you, frankly. Couldn't even tell you. Couldn't tell you. Doing a pretty good job on this live, though. 626 views. That's pretty good. About the level of a game that isn't CONCACAF. Or CCL, I should say. It's pretty good. See what the video does. I can't even tell you what the... Cross-checked each other. Dahlin got his shot back there, it seems like. Still 5-on-5. Or 4-on-4. Shut up. They drop the puck at the circle, and here we go. Yeah, 4-on-4 for 150. Yep, there we go. There we go. That's about right. Road. 4:48 left. And Tavares just gets freaking mauled at the wall. 1:30, 4:34 left, 4-2 Buffalo. Still going to probably be 4-2 Buffalo by the end of the game because let's be honest, we all know the Leafs just choked it all away when they let in the 2 goals and Mrazek choked. We all know this. – 58 seconds. Leafs going forward, can't find anything. 3:59 left. They have to score 2 goals in 3 minutes. That's not going to happen. Pull the goalie. Once they get back to even strength and have possession, they got to pull the goalie, and they're pulling him. They're pulling Peter Mrazek. Can't be worse, can it? They're pulling Peter Mrazek. Goodbye. Extra attacker instead of Peter Mrazek. 5-on-4. Shot! Blocked away. And there'll be a 6-on-5 once the Leafs get Matthews out of the box. Riley, Marner, cross, cleared. Kasha couldn't get to it. 340 with 33 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Shot over the bar. My God, that was bad. Ooh, no. 3:26. I'd say there was a trip there, but okay. Looks like they're going to call something. Trip. Yep, it's a trip. We got a 2-minute power play, so a 6-on-3, then a 6-on-4. Yep, trip. That looks like a trip to me on Michael Bunton. That looks like a trip to me. Yep. Leafs will have a power play after the 4-on-4. 4-on-3. Now it's a 4-on-3. Then, well, now it's technically a 5-on-3. And then a 5-on. Well, if they score, or a 4. Well, it's technically a 5-on-3 because they pulled Mrazek. They pulled him. So, rightfully so, because he sucks. I'd rather us try to win this game with an empty net than Peter Mrazek having to come back in, or at least tie the game up, I should say. And then he'll have to come in for overtime. I don't trust him there either. I'd say just bring in Shalgren for overtime. Screw it. Just do it, frankly. That's what I say. I don't know about you, but at least the good thing is the reason why Jack Campbell played so bad is probably because he was hurt. So when he comes back, once he gets back into the swing of things, should be fine. Should be fine. But a 6-on-3, so they should easily find something here. The Leafs. They don't. Rings back around, be a 5-on-4 or just a 6-on-4 power play. Once this ends, Toronto power play for the next 144. Gives away, but Leafs get it back. And they almost chip it away from their own selves. 132. 112. And he whiffs on it. And there's an open lane. Shot! That's 5-3 empty netter. That's an empty netter for Thompson. And there you go. That'll be it. Leafs blew it. 2:25 left. There ain't no way they score 3. Thompson empty netter. Tage Thompson empty netter, and that's it. That's it. We're horrible. The Leafs are horrible. Why is this team the way it is? 5-2. 2:20 left, a minute left on the power play, and then pretty much the rest of the game. There ain't no way. Even if they score on the power play, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. They're done. They're grass. They are finished. They are finished. 2:02. 2 minutes left in the game. This team is finished. But the sad part is the Leafs were the better team for the first 2. And there's a fight. Michael Bunting is just getting mauled. Bunting is just getting mauled. Bunting is just getting mauled. And Jesus, man, this game is getting completely out of hand. Completely out of hand. Oh, my word. The Leafs actually have lost their composure. Like, that's not even a joke. They choked. They lost their composure. Michael Bunting got freaking completely ran by Dylan Cousins and just assaulted. Of course, they'll both. Miracles can happen. I thought that after we lost the New York Red Bulls 2 times and tied them once, we were not going to win anything. And look, we went to MLS Cup. Won MLS Cup. Hey, that is what it is. But the Leafs, you know how cursed the Leafs are. Don't even try me. You know how cursed the Leafs are. They suck. I don't think that's 5 for fighting. Michael Bunting, Matthews got knocked by Cousins, and Bunting, hits him, and then Bunting just gets assaulted by Cousins. I don't think that's fighting. Maybe roughing, but that ain't fighting. Horrible hit on Matthews. Bunting stands up for him. Cousins just freaking mauls him. Yeah, that's nice. Michael Bunting is thrown out of the game. They threw him out of the game. He got assaulted. He got assaulted by Dylan Cousins. Okay, Dylan Cousins got thrown out too, okay? Good. Michael Bunting got pretty much assaulted by Dylan Cousins. At least both of them are getting ejected, but Dylan Cousins was all over. Freaking assaulted him, and he's just standing there like a punk he is. Punk. Dylan Cousins is a punk. What a punk. Standing there like the punk he is. That's a punk right there. Bunting got assaulted by Dylan Cousins pretty much. Bunting laid the hit to stand up for Matthews, but then the way it landed, freaking Dylan Cousins just went to town on him and assaulted him. Punk. Absolute punk. Absolute punk. Hey, you should, if you're a Sabres fan, go do it. It's a nice jersey. I like it. I want a Leafs Heritage Classic jersey, but I don't even know why I watch this team, frankly. 143, 36 on shots. It's kind of funny how we lose, and Ilya Mikheyev's been kicked too. And Ilya Mikheyev has been kicked from the game too. Jesus, man. 4-on-4, 25 minutes. Get your ass out of here, Dylan Cousins. You're just going to sit there? Or not, don't. Yeah. Dude's a punk. Punk. 143. It's fitting how the Leafs lose at Tim Hortons Field, considering that's in Hamilton, and Harold Ballard used to own the Ticats, and the Tim Hortons Field is where the Ticats play now. And, of course, the Leafs are cursed by the Harold Ballard situation. 1:16 left in the game. Leafs are down a man, so they're pretty much finished. I mean, they were finished since the empty netter, but, you know, hey, at least kill the penalty. That'd be nice. 1:05. That would be nice if they just killed the penalty. 1 minute to go. 54 seconds. 5-2 Buffalo. 49 seconds. 48 down. No foul. Just clear it. 43 seconds. That'll be icing. No, they just let it go. I mean, yeah, why not? 34 seconds. 28. 23. 20 seconds left in the game. 19 seconds. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's the final horn. The Buffalo Sabres win Heritage Classic. Of course they do. And 38-36 on shots, 5-2 on goals. That's it. Tim Hortons Field. Buffalo comes into THF and they win 5-2. And the Leafs choke, pretty much. And the Leafs go and choke. 5-2, that's the end of this game. If you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends, hit that like button, send super chats on the live streams, hit that subscribe button, hit that join button or that first link in my description to become a YouTube member. $1.99 a month or $4.99 a month. Anything's appreciated. Help support the channel. So we'll put this in play, share with friends and family, all that great stuff. RSR coming out for this game within the hour, of course, and I'm probably going to go in on the Leafs because honestly, they deserve it. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later.